G'day, my name's Blake Bailey, Land Services Officer for Upper Hunter Strategic Weeds, and this video is coming to you from inside the Hunter Valley's core infestation of Scotch Broom. In the Hunter, an exclusion zone for Scotch Broom is established for all land in the region, except for the core infestation, which include parts of the Mid-Coast Local Government Area and the Upper Hunter Local Government Area. If you're inside the exclusion zone, you need to notify your local control authority if you do find Scotch Broom. Those will be your local council biosecurity officers. If you're inside the core infestation, you need to mitigate the spread of the plant from your land, but you'll also need to reduce the impact of the plant on any of your assets of high economic, environmental or social value. Scotch Broom, originally native to Europe, were planted as hedge or ornamental garden plants here in Australia. Their main method of spread is now via seed, soil, water, machinery, footwear, stock and wildlife. Fun fact, in hot weather, Scotch Broom seed pods burst open, scattering seeds up to several metres from the host plant. The ability of the plants to shoot their seeds some metres away allow infestations to thicken quickly and to spread, particularly along watercourses. Plants are normally at least 2 years of age before they're able to reproduce, and flowering mostly occurs from late winter to spring. A second flowering may occur towards the end of summer into autumn, but occasionally flowers may be seen at other times. Although germination and seedling establishment do occur annually, it's common for significant germination and survival events to occur in the years following fire or soil disturbance. Now, Scotch Broom looks incredibly similar to English Broom, Spiny Broom, Gorse, Flaxleaf Broom, Montelier Broom, and Madeira Broom. So, how do we tell it apart? Scotch Broom is an upright shrub growing anywhere from 1 to 2 metres tall, but in the case of these fellows here, 4 metres. I'm 2 metres tall for reference. One of the key diagnostic features of Scotch Broom are the 5 angled stems. Now, as my helper turns this stem, you'll be able to see there are 5 flat faces. Keep an eye out for these, and you know you have Scotch Broom. Scotch Broom has small, softly haired leaves, which usually have 3 leaflets, just like this one. They can be anywhere from 5 to 20 millimetres long, and 1.5 to 10 millimetres wide. Its leaves are alternately arranged or clustered together on the branches. However, some branches might not have leaves at all. Younger stems are covered in silky hairs, whilst older stems are glabrous, which is a botanical term for hairless. One of the reasons Scotch Broom gets so confused for other species are its bright yellow pea-shaped flowers. These are between 15 to 25 millimetres long. They're borne singly or in pairs in the leaf forks near the tips of the branches. Scotch Broom has flattened, elongated pods, 25 to 70 millimetres long and 8 to 13 millimetres wide, and they're hairy along their margins, but they do turn brown or black as they mature. When the seed pods mature, they're shiny in appearance, smooth in texture, and have a small yellowish-brown projection called an aril. Something to keep in mind is that Scotch Broom is toxic to humans and some animals. The seeds in the leaves are poisonous and can cause high blood pressure and nausea if ingested. If you ingest it in large enough amounts, the toxins contained in Scotch Broom can actually weaken the heart. So always wear appropriate PPE when you're dealing with this plant. Once Scotch Broom begins to seed, control becomes far more challenging and the risk of spread increases significantly. Isolated patches may seem low priority, but they're much cheaper and easier to manage than large infestations. Leaving any area untreated can lead to rapid expansion and a much bigger problem. The best approach is to target small outlying patches first and coordinate efforts with your neighbours to prevent reinfestation. Scotch Broom has extremely tough stems, which makes mechanical control challenging. Specialist equipment is often required to break through these stems, not only to improve access, but to also prevent punctured tyres, which is a common issue when working on Scotch Broom. The most effective mechanical treatments are those that penetrate the soil and shatter the root system, rather than simply cutting the top growth. While these methods can be more expensive, the results justify the cost. As you can see on the screen now, mulches that fragment stems and break roots offer the best outcomes, whereas slashers and choppers only remove above ground material, meaning follow-up treatments are almost always necessary. Long-term control of Scotch Broom relies on integrated management programs that combine multiple techniques for the best results. Simply cutting or burning plants will only suppress growth, not eliminate them. Repeated removal of above ground parts through slashing, grazing or fire can help reduce density, but these methods don't kill the root system. To fully eradicate Scotch Broom, treatments that break up the roots or systemic herbicides that move through the plant and the roots are also essential. On the note of fire, burning alone will not kill mature Scotch Broom plants. While fire removes above ground growth, plants quickly regrow from the root crown, and the many seeds buried in the soil, the seed bank, remain unaffected. In fact, fire has been demonstrated to actually stimulate seed germination, creating even more of a Scotch Broom problem. For this reason, any fire treatment must be followed by additional control measures, such as herbicide application. Scotch Broom plants also burn with intense heat, even in winter, posing serious risks to people, property, and the surrounding vegetation and wildlife. Fire should only be considered when all safety risks have been thoroughly managed. Now, if you would like to learn more about identification, registered herbicides, and effective control of Scotch Broom, please don't hesitate to reach out to your local council biosecurity officer, consult New South Wales Weed Wise, or reach out to us at your nearest local land services.